Okay, so I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how I made the backdrop. I've got my pieces already done here, but I'm going to show you what I did. I used a diaper wipe, and I put a little bit of my, this is truffle, that's the color truffle, which I love. It's this dark brown color, Waverly from Walmart. And I just used diaper wipe, and I put the paint. It's like staining. That's easy. Let that dry. So I'm going to show you how I did this. Same thing with my Waverly white. And I use a chip brush. I just put some all over. I've used so much of it already this morning. And then I take my scraper, and I'm hoping you can see this. I set it down, just kind of hold it there, and I just run my scraper across. That's it. If you want more taken off, just do it again. And that's how I did that. It's super easy. I just wipe it on here. Each time you have to wipe off the excess paint. And so that's how I do that. Now I've got my back piece already cut. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue all of these pieces starting here. I'm going to glue each piece to the back piece. And I use Star Bond because that's what I love. Star Bond thick. I'm going to put this here. I'm not sure if you can see. And I've had to clamp some of it. Some of it's warped a little bit, so you gotta kind of mess around with that. Oh, shoot. You know what I forgot to show you? Take this one off. I took and sanded the edges, because I didn't do that on mine, which I wished I would have, to give this, you know, the little bit of sanded edge. I have glue all over me here. I hope you can see that. Now I'll glue this thing down. That's what's nice about the Star Bond. It gives you, I think, 5 to 7 seconds of play time. All right, now I'll just do each piece. Glue that down. Make sure you put them pretty tight up against there so they're all going to fit once they're on there. You want them to be able to fit all the way. There's something on here. Probably a piece of paint. I'm gonna just put it. You want to make sure, try to follow my pattern, because you want it to be like almost like a brick pattern. You want it to be random. You don't want this symmetrical. You don't want them, you want it, you know, all wonkadoodle. If that's even such a word, wonkadoodle. So I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing here. See, I have to hold it down a little bit so it'll stay there. Like, because my table's not a solid surface table, it's a plastic table, so it's kind of bowing here a little bit. And what I do is I take something heavy, like my, I have a big roll of masking tape, and so I usually use that. But, oops, I didn't do this one. I'm gonna just sand those edges a little bit. Just to me, I should have done that with my original one. I think it looks cool. Looks old. That's what you're looking for. You want old. Just glue down. That's all you're doing. Hope everyone's having a great day. I haven't been feeling well. My stupid gallbladder and thyroid are jacking with me lately, so I'm glad to be feeling better today so I can do this tutorial. I've been missing doing tutorials for you guys. So you want to put something heavy on this after. But this is all you do is just glue it down, each piece. And like I said, I try to lay it out first so that you can, you know what you're doing. And that's it. See how cute? I also just made another video, or not a video, I made a file. I'll put it up in a little bit. I did it where you can score, and that's how I did the bottom. I'll show you in a minute. I scored these pieces on the bottom, and I'll show you why I did that versus doing this on the back. I wanted to have those more of the, I gotta find something heavy here. Let's see. I'll put this on my little clamps. Okay, so this is the back, or the bottom, and these are actually cut like this, and this is cut the opposite. These are all of these were scored. These are not, these are cut. Okay, so this part, so they're like a finger joint, and I wish I would have taken and done that before to show you, but I added the 1x because my wood is warped, and so I glued these 3 pieces to keep this board together, and I add these, but then it still wasn't sitting flat, so I added this to the back. So that's how I did that. And then I've got this is actually 2 of the boards put together, and I glued these pieces here. And so you can run this way if you want, or this way. But yeah, that's pretty easy.